Tirirede sopano ndi chigawo chimene chachiwiri referee Zebron Lengani komanso ma assistants ake Sibusiso Siwani ndi Siame Chitambo onsewa ndithu ali ready.
Yes, and away we go in the second half. Wanderers picks up a long goal. If you're joining us now, they're leading by 3-0, and Wanderers now scoring it with the southern goal, defending the northern goal. Wanderers now coming on the right-hand side. Gadi Chirwa. Now I can see him clearly. Here he comes now. Gadi Chirwa drives the ball inside. Blocked in the process. Moyale trying to pick up a loose ball. Long ball goes inside Moyale's half, inside Wanderers half. Chested down, but the ball goes bouncing into touch. Into touch just for a throw now to Moyale, who are down by 3-0. A brace from Promise Kamwendo and Isaac Kaliati completes the score tally for Mighty Wanderers. Here comes Cleve Kalombo driving the long ball forward. Sanudi trying to run for the bouncing ball. Bounces on the ones. Wanderers trying to get rid of the ball. Stopped once again by Kalombo. Playing the ball down. Shed number 4 is in possession. Jimmy Viui on the right hand side. Inside Wanderers have still in possession of the ball. Here they come now trying to get a consolation, but picked up once again by Wanderers. Moyale trying to pick up a loose ball. There's nobody to pick up the pieces. Moyale picking up possession on the right hand side. It was actually Jimmy Viui sending the ball down. Viui now receiving a pass again. He's got a ball, driving it on the left-hand side, picked up by Moyale. Moyale have got possession inside Wanderers up. Do they have new ideas? Sisomo Chiwanda on the left. There is nobody for Moyale. The goalkeeper comes to pick up a loose ball, and the goalkeeper is Dalito Kungwa for Wanderers, driving it forward on the left now. Was it Wisdom Pinganjira? Goes back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper now for Wanderers has good possession. Traps a long ball to this side of the field. Gadi Chirwa chesting the ball down, bouncing 2 meters away from the halfway line inside Moyale's half. Taken over. Wanderers now Promise Kamwendo playing it on the far side. They misplace a pass. Kudonto is there to run for the ball, but Moyale picking up possession, and they're coming from the deep. Now this is Innocent Botoman. He's got possession, trying to play it forward, but picked up once again by Moyale. Exchanging of passes, both teams failing to connect more than 3 passes. Picked up once again by Wisdom Pinganjira. Picked the man in the process now, looking for Sama, trying to run for the ball, but the goalkeeper picks it up. It was offside anyway, but the linesman's flag was down. Still 3-0 Wanderers in the lead, and at Chiwembe still 0-0. Here comes the ball, picked up once again, but we are yet to get a result for Silver Strikers, and it goes over the crossbar in unbelievable circumstances. This is the Sama guy that Charles Miranda was talking about. Completely useless.
That man should be substituted. He's been given enough chances. It can't continue like this. If you look at the road table as we talk now, there's just on goal difference 2 goals between Bullets and Wanderers. Which means if Wanderers press very hard, they can even wipe out the goal difference today. And courtesy of a person like Sama, they're failing to do that. So why keep him?
I don't know why these players, I don't know who buys these players. We have even better stuff in the country other than what we are seeing here. Sama, this is the 3rd time I've seen him do that. A golden opportunity on the silver platter there. That was going to be another goal for Wanderers. And let us wait and see. Wanderers perhaps maybe are comfortable with their lead at this point in time. Charles Yurenda talked about goal accuracy. You may not know what happens. Here comes the ball, picked up on the far side of the field by Wanderers now. Donto playing the ball down. Wanderers are coming from the deep. Looks like Suluimba, but the ball picked up on the far side of the field. Is it Kudonto playing the ball back? And again, they played back to the goalkeeper. It was Emmanuel Nyirenda. Goalkeeper Kungwa has got possession of the ball, and officially 4 minutes, 50 seconds gone. We are in the second half. Wanderers still leading comfortably by 3-0 against Moyale. The ball comes bouncing inside. Taken over, Promise Kamwendo handball. But the referee says play on. He takes a lenient through. The ball taken over once again by Clever Kalombo. Kalombo in possession for Moyale, playing it back. Looking for 12. Chisomo. Chiwanda all the way. Again, Chisomo receiving the ball. And the throw to Wanderers now. Yes, indeed. They're coming to take that one. Sanudi is also chasing for the same ball, but it looks like Gadi Chirwa is going to take it very quickly. Chirwa just to Singiri, to Sanudi. He's now 17 meters inside Moyale's half. Udonto plays the ball back. Udonto, I think, has done very well in ball distribution. He has done very well. Here comes now Promise Kamwendo sending the ball back, and again chipped into the front direction now. Wanderers trying to pick up a loose ball. Sama has got possession of the ball. Wanderers are as well as playing 10 men because Sama is completely not useful at all. The ball picked up once again. So you can't see it because they are leading. Here comes a long ball. Kadichira transferring the weight of attack on the left. Offside. Yes, indeed, clear offside. But I know Wanderers supporters want more. Wisdom Pingajira was cleared offside, but the ball picked up there by Sanudi, handing the ball down. On the far side, they leave it for the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper tries to pick up the ball. He also nearly made a carbon copy of a mistake that was made by a Moyale goalkeeper, who kicked thin air instead of clearing the ball. And officially, 5 minutes gone on ZBS Zodiac Broadcasting Station. Still Wanderers leading by 3-0. So napano chobana kutautenga mpira Wanderers kutapita mchikao cha Moyale kutango mututsa mnyamata wa Moyale Promise Kamwendo kutapatsire kumasana patsire bwino opezabe mpira paja chobana kutamenye cross pakati hapo. Timu ikupambana kwa mazina zola kuiga ndikuziona kumbali ya Wanderers ikutsogola koma kupasira kupena kukhanga kuvutika nako kudonto pamenepo yellow card. Any tackle from behind is a yellow card. Kudonto alandira yellow card pakatali pano.
Wanderers, I don't even pa bench pa they are all dead. Lero lino pali zinthu ziwiri kuwina komanso goal difference. Mukaona pa bench akhanga takuti andi timu ima wari kansanga lero lino ndimene kusera Moyale pano tikumene pano ngakhale 5 goal difference bwenza atachotsa koma anthu ake easy. That's why mpira wakumala kunoko timu izikhala ndi njala awawa apita kukafu zimafunika njala alibiretu aweruka.
Tikunena pano akuti afika pafupi ndi pa stage ya kunyumba ndiye pano akuti adzaponye momu chabe Wanderers kutsogola koma sikubenya mpira kuja konena kuti ndimene ili Moyale pano pamwina akadatsogoletsa zikolisa mbiri benda kunena Charles Irenda singini za upesa mpira pacha tsopano kuti atembenuke kuzautenga wangu lowa kumene Clifford Chimulambe kutapasire pakati panja kuzampesa Promise Kamwendo kutapasira kudzanja koma zigoli zibwerabe zambiri zikoneka kati pano ndi Kadichira kutathamangena ucha kudzanja mchigawo cha Moyale kusatembenuka bwino akudikira support palibe support ikubwera koma kwabwera Sanudi tsopano kutautenge pakati hapo pali Isaac Aliati kuzamsira Sanudi kunaliba aliyense pakati hapo kuzampeza singini usinka mbali kumene kuli Silwimba kutapatsia kuli Wisdom Pingajira kutadie Njomba Wisdom kusatembenuka ngono patira pakati hapo offside clear offside. Je ndimomu chabe Wanderers kutsogola chili kwa not pano pa kamuzotsenya timu pakati kuchiwembezi kwenda bwanji mzatu Viki ali kumeneko.
Okay, chigawo chachiwiri changwemba kumene pano pa mpira stadium township ya Chiwembe komano tikozonena kuti masewero ayamba mofanana nako kwambiri ndimene anayambira mwina chigawo choyamba chabe kuti pakadali pano coach wa Nyasa Big Bullets Peter Mponda wa Sinthako osewera awiri amene walowesa mwesa zigoli Ephraim Kondowe komanso Hassan Kajoke amene alandirana ndi Maxwell Podo komanso Dominic Mushonda kuti mwina athe kuona kuti mphamvu zawo zikhale zotani kuti mwina nkupeza mwina kapena mwayi wopeza kumene ngati chigoli kapenanso mwina kuonjezera mphamvu kwa ndikonesa kuti ndikuya mchigawo choyamba mphamvu zoti mwina kumaoneka bwinobwino za njala bwinobwino mmene mwina timayiziwira mwina ngati Bullets mmene tulusira moto ikangodusa mwina ngati center line kuti kupita chigawo cha adani ndi umene ukusowekera mwina ngati msiku lalero kuti sukuoneka kwambiri ndi ochepa kwambiri ndi mwina pakatali pano alese chinthu chake chona kuti aone kunena kuti kusintha kumene wapanga Peter Mponda kulowesa Ephraim Kondowe komanso
anathathamanga nawo mpira pompo kutsala pang'onong'ono kuti agoletse mzatu Viki kumeneko mwina uzingo tuza ma highlights wokha mwachidule chifukwa tikanaphonyanso chigoli pakadali pano koma ndi kona Charles Irenda anafotokoza mwachidule Charles Irenda anthu asakufuna kuchinya zigoli zambiri.
No, it's very disappointing. In fact, my supporter lero lino kwa ine ndikanakhala kumbali ya Wanderers to say panel goal difference has 5 ndi Bullets lero akanapokera koma zikuchitika apa ndi zoti wao kana
paja kuzamenya ndi mutu mpira kutsabwerera kutakupezeso chamenya bullet koma anali mnyamata kudonto paja tsopano anali man of the match pamasera sabatata ndi sivo pano tsopano kuti autenge mpira uyo ndi Sanudi sangoponya mpira utali zatamanga konko aise kaliati koda upesa mpira kusanjanja kusatuluka akhanga nayo wisdom mpira jira kusatuluka kuti ukhale oponya ni manja wa Mighty Wanderers ndiye anali kaliati yemwe uja ndiye pano tsopano mpira uja utakutenge amoyale mchigawo chawo Wanderers ikanatha kugoletsa zigoli zambiri pano tsopano akuti Sulumba achite warm up kuti alowe komanso number 20 wa Wanderers
akufuna ndithu asinthe mnyamata wa ku Cameroon uyu Sama Thierry Tanjong ndamene ndithu akutuluka
ndiye pano goal aggregate ndiye kuti kusiyana pang'ono ndi Nyasa Big Bullets imene ili kuchiwembe kusiyana kuti 2 goals ali kuchiwembe pakadali pano tikumvabe kuti zili not kwa not ndiye akuti aponye masera kangothera momwemo anthu akunena kuti basi ndiye kutsangomenya pacha kokipa basamenya mpira uchakutsango tuluka kudali besa defender woti mwina nga menye mpira kutiwonera kuti kuchotsa ndiye Muhammad Sulumba amene walonga ndi substitute kukhala chachigoli chimene pa 15 minutes chigawo chachiwiri Sampanda
chigoli chachinayi cha timu ya Mighty Wanderers. Mpira umene koyamba anamenya Isaac Kaliati, goalkeeper Jeremiah Simfukwe anadziperekanso ndithu kuchosa mpira umenewo. Defender wina chakumbuyoko amafuna kuti auchotse mwatsoka, wakhala ngati kuti wakammenyesa Sulumba mpira wamphamvu, goalkeeper dosauona mpira ndithu kupita mu ukonde.
ndiye tichite confirm chigoli chimenecho Sampanda
chimenecho ndi cha Muhammad Sulumba ndamene ndithu wagoletsa chigoli chimenechocho. Ndiye kuti Mighty Wanderers 4 Moyale Barracks 0 ngati kuchiwembe sikutuluka chigoli mpira kuthera 0-0. Ndiye kuti basi Wanderers itakuyambira tupanga celebrate pompano kuti ndakatswira ligi chaka chimene cha 2025.
kodi tsopano zikatera kati chigoli amampatsa omenya OG atakha kuti akupikisana top goal scorer, kodi amawerengeranso cha OG kuti chigoli chake
ayi chimenecho ndithu sichimabwera kuti akuchiwerengera kuti ayi chimenecho ngati kuti chitakhala pa mpikisano umenewo komano weniweni amene
tsopano kusathamangasa Wanderers atagoletsa chigoli china pacha kutangolephera Sulumba kugwa yekha kutelera pamenepo bwezi chili chigoli cha Sulumba weniweni number 5. Unbelievable circumstances. Charles Yirenda can't believe that. How Sulumba slipped in order to just tap in the ball.
Yes. Swam put on opposite direction. If you look, the ball was not straight kwa yeye. So Pokuma ndimpira pacha tunanga tukuika kama and he slipped and he missed a chance. The keeper was gone. Munafusa fuso pena utkodi mfakazi chinyeka ena masinyauka kawiri mgemi mozi. FIFA amakana akuti muntu akasinyeka asapindule pa zimene wapanga zimene sindi nzopanda pake mawaga makarame asapindule pa zomwe wapanga zimene zopanda pake.
Nje pano tsopano kuti abwere mpinga njira Getsa Njomba utembenuka bwinobwino zamenya cross pakati pali Singeli kutamenya koma mpira kutsangopitisa pambali fomu chabe 4 not Wanderers kutsogola on goal wadzigoletsa yekha Chisomo Chiwanda goal number 4 ya Wanderers. Goli ziwiri wagoletsa ndi Promise Kamwendo za Wanderers chachitatu ndi Isaac Kaliati. Pano tsopano kuti utenge 20 Clever Kalombo wa Moyale kupatsira pompo kuli Chisomo cha Wanda amene wazichinya koma kuti sakanachitira mwina fa mpira umene umachokera ku golo wangokhanga tiwadzamenyapo ndiye mpira uchakutsautenga kuti apite kutsogolo. Getsa Njomba bwinobwino kusapatsira pompo Clifford Chimlambe zapatsira pakati apo number 6 wawo kuti apite kutsogolo Charles Ngoma koma pacha zapatsirana Amoyale mchigawo cha Wanderers. Pano tsopano kuti apite na kutsogolo uyo ndi 6 Charles Ngoma wa Moyale ali mchigawo cha Mighty Wanderers kuti apatsire kumanzere kuli Chisomo cha Wanda pacha kusaula ndapo kuti athamange pacha tsopano kusautenga mpira Sulumba kudikirira chakumanzere sathamanga Sulumba kuti pano atagoletsa Getsa Njomba kusamenya goalkeeper kusangochotsapo kusampezaso Sulumba koma pano maoneka kuti ayi miyendodi idatopa miendo inatopa Sulumba wamenya mpira mta mwamba tukona kuti tubilikukana
Katumba wa umakwambiri Katumba baje zinateka nditu zinateka munakamba ko sachi goal zinendaona ine pano kuti mpira utachokwa goal kujaona ka menyedo kuti awuri chukanga tumpakire Sulumba ataponya goal defender uja sana ko zeka kuti mpira ubela pachi ndio wanu kuti mwaye uja kuthandiza Wanderers kuti panopa kongo sachi goal chimozi ngati kuchiwembesana chinya bullets ngongole ndi imodzi yoka goal difference pakati pa matimu mabwana awiri
amsaponya ndi Isaac Kariati golo la kumwera mpira kuchokera chakuvuma pafupifupi pamene pakhala masapota Mighty Wanderers amene akuimba ngoma zawo zikuoneka ngati nzoyera zawo kuchokera 2017 pano tsopano kusamenya ndi mutu mpira kusapita pamwamba nali Emmanuel Nyirenda. 2017 TNM Super League sponsorship ya TNM inamba 2006 Wanderers inali timu yoyamba kutenga chikho chimenecho koma kuchokera 2006 anadzatenganso 2017 ndiye kuchoka 2017 atenga pakadali pano ndiye tikaona bwinobwino ngati Wanderers itenge zimene zikuoneka kuti atenga season ino ndiye kuti akhala ndi matrofe a TNM Super League atingota Super League matrofe 7 fali pa number 6 panopo Silver Strikers ili ndi 9 ndiye pano Sausumba nali kadi chirwa kuti mpeze pompo blessings mwalilino koma mpira chakuta utenge kutabire na utsogolo walwa kumene ucha linesman Singini wa Moyale kusamenya mpira pakati hapo koma mpira kusatuluka akuti khala kona ya Moyale pakadali pano tione nthawi 23 minutes 20 seconds ata tili mchikao cha chiwiri Wanderers kutsogola ndizi goli 4 kwa not ndi timu ya Moyale ndiye timu ya Moyale Sambanda mwina amenyeka ikona timu imene nditi inalowa kalekale mu Super League timu imene yakhalitsa timu yokhayo yaku ame imene sina chitidwe relegate tione pano amenye nsanga mpira uchakusa pita pambali taonapo matimu asilikali angapo akuchitidwa relegate Red Lions chitidwa relegate koma Red Lions so chitidwa relegate koma kakati Moyale yalimbamo mu Super League
chiyambire ni kusewera mu Super League Moyale sinatulukepo pamene matimu anzake achisilikali ngati Red Lions pano imatika bwera imwe ichita tsoka ingomenya season imodzi yabwereranso ku ligi ya mchigawo Mafco season ya 2022 inatuluka mu Super League 2023 nkubwerera apa nditu ikuonekanso nena kuti chiopsezo chili kumene koko koma Moyale imakhanena kuti chaka ndi chaka imapirira ndiyo pirira kuchiwawu nditu ndonena kuti yalimbamo mu ligimu imodzi mwa matimu amene akhalitsa kwambiri mu ligi achisilikali ndi imeneyi Moyale season ina yake inachita kupanga survive zikuoneka kuti ayi zikuvuta kwambiri koma inapezeka kuti inalumirira mano mpaka inakhalamo mu ligi koma matimu enawo amakhanena kuti zikawavuta ndiye kuti ayi akayesera kuti masezon awiri koma pena zimapezeka kuti season imodziyo amenya abwerera
kodi mwanayi wezonsezo kumazitenga kuti mwina chifukwa kukhandi Grand Master Charles Nyirenda kulilongo ukumapereka bwinobwino zonse update ya zimene Charles Nyirenda mwachidule pano akusintha Moyale.
Yes, akusintha koma akanatuluka tu chaka chapita icho anatanzika ndi Red Lions anachinya goal 7 modabwisa kwambiri amatuluka ndito it was a brother helping a brother awuti wewe wasakale kwa chimwana wako asale mbuyo it happened kumzo they needed 7 goals they got 7 goals
yai za mpira zimenezo za mpira ndiye pano akusintha kuti alotsemo
Bernard Ntopijo Njewa komanso mnyamata wa Lusungu Ndoka ndipo chisomo cha wanda uja ndi Boniface Chuma ndi anyamata amene nditu atuluka kuti imeneyi ya Moyale Barracks kuyeseramo umu ndi umu kuti mwina mphamvu zibwerere koma zikuvuta kwambiri 4-0 kuti ubweze pano pakamuzu stadium ndi matimu amene wa Blantyre ya muno si ntchito ya masewera.
In Blantyre, the state of affairs still remaining. Wanderers leading by 4 goals to nil. An own goal by Chisomo Chawanda giving Wanderers their 4th goal. Here comes Isaac Kariati crossing the halfway line. Puts a diagonal pass inside there, looking for Gadi Chirwa. Fouled in the process. Is it Sama? Yes, in the process for a free kick now to Mighty Wanderers. We're talking about Sama. Sama, I think, is out of the field of play. It was Gadi Chirwa that got fouled. So a free kick to Mighty Wanderers inside Moyale's half. Here comes Sanudi now. Picks up the ball. Kariati trying to turn with the ball. The legs are gone now. Here comes the ball taken over by Wanderers on the far side. Sulwimba. Long ball offside. Clear offside. by Wisdom Pinganjira is offside really. Still 4-0. Yes. Mighty Wanderers leading. Charles Nyirenda, a little bit of history. This generation of Mighty Wanderers, if we compare, we look at the past generation, there's a lot that we can talk about. We're talking about league titles that Nyasa Big Bullets have dominated over the years. But when you look back, you also see that at that point in time, they were also very big heavyweights for Wanderers, but still Nyasa Big Bullets dominated the titles.
I would say that my observation is all about the culture in the team. If you look at Bullets, their culture has always been result-oriented. Get a win all the time. But Wanderers has been a bit of touch, flowery stuff, sometimes losing focus. For example, by now in this game, Wanderers have scored 8 goals. Wiping out Ngongole Nkonjeza na kuti Bullets ngakarata win next week. Is it territory sayelegezi? But this is what we are seeing. If it was Bullets culture, panopa agalama is that much. I think when I look at why Wanderers have not won as much, and that is a problem we must deal with. Same with Silver. When Mponda went to Silver, he removed that laziness. They became champion. That's the problem with Wanderers. This culture must go. There must be a hungry group, hungry team, hungry family. Kama pena kukuta nsanga. Pungo mpasa mpungo utuke ji family also and profit.
Yeah, that's why you may not actually believe that Nyasa Big Bullets are going to end up as runners-up for the Super League. If you look at the performance of Nyasa Big Bullets, it has been pathetic. They've lost quite a number of goals. A number of games. I think 5. Wanderers have lost only once. So with the caliber of the players Wanderers have at the moment, with what Charles is saying, definitely they could have been miles away of Nyasa Big Bullets. They couldn't have been saying that let's wait for the last 2 games. Here comes now Sanudi for Wanderers in possession, driving it back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is Kungwa. Kungwa sending a 20-meter drive, landing inside his half. And again taken over there by Wisdom Pinganjira. Is he going to cross the halfway line? Diagonal pass on the left-hand side. Looking like Kaliati, making a half moon turn, place the ball back to Pinganjira. Pinganjira transferring the weight of attack, blocked in the process by Promise. Is it Kudonto? Taken over by Moyale. They've got possession now. Richard Mansa is their coach on the left-hand side. They pick up a loose ball. Shed number 20, Clever Kalombo. Inside to shed number 7, that's Lensman Singini. On the left now, looking for shed number 10 to go forward for Moyale. Dispossessed by Wanderers. They're going to send the ball back to the goalkeeper. But of course, Wanderers changing their minds. Here comes now Sanudi, sending the ball forward to Kaliati. Kaliati now, inside there to Singini. Is it Blessings? Mwalirino. And again, it comes inside. Mwalirino now picks up a through ball on the left-hand side. And again, Sulumba arrives to join the assault group up front. But the ball goes marginally wide and rolling out into touch for a throw over the western touchline for a throw now to... they pick up the ball. Clifford Chimulambe playing it back to the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper, yes, for Moyale, pushing the ball forward on the right hand side of the field. Still down by 4 goals to 0. Long ball goes inside. An interception by Silimba. Just takes the ball bouncing into touch for the throw now to Moyale. Moyale have got possession on the far side of the field. They've got possession now, 7 meters away from the halfway line. Still inside Wanderers half. They rest with the ball. Wanderers are so comfortable. They know that the goal tally has put them at a very, very better position as compared to the time we started this game. Here comes the ball now. Picked up once again on the far side. This is Lesman Singini for Moyale. They play the ball back, still in possession. They're going to send it back to the goalkeeper. I was saying there is going to be great competition next season on the part of Wanderers. I have seen a few players that are going to be relegated to the bench next season if they're not careful. Wisdom Pinganjira must be careful because there's Adam Wallace, and also the other player that I've seen that the legs are going is Isaac Kaliati.
In fact, with the quite a number of new signings. It's not been easy for most of the players to maintain their regular player status in Mighty Wanderers. For instance, Daddy Chirwa was a regular, but that injury that he sustained during international duty made him lose his position in the team. Felix Zulu started the season a bit not quite the usual Felix we used to know. He was struggling and he lost his position to Daniel Kudonto. And Blessings Marivino was signed from Karonga United as the principal striker, but for a number of games he didn't perform. He lost his place to Promise Kamwendo. So for a number of Mighty Wanderers players, it's not been easy to maintain their regular player status up until we are running towards the end of the campaign. Meanwhile, the substitution, goalkeeper Dalitso Kungwa, a contender for the Golden Glove, is being withdrawn. He's kept clean sheets for a number of games. He's being withdrawn for Chance Ntete. Dalitso Kungwa, this is his third season with Wanderers. He joined from Tigers, whereas Ntete joined at the start of this year's campaign. He joined from Mzuzu City Hammers.
Zodiac Broadcasting Station, ZBS, bringing you live this coverage between Wanderers and Moyale at the Kamuzu Stadium. If you are joining us now in ZBS, Wanderers are leading by 4 goals to nil. Moyale losing possession. Silwimba comes all the way again to colleague. They are exchanging passes. They are coming from the deep now. Emmanuel Nyirenda has possession to Sanudi. Sanudi now is going to send it back to Ntete to have a feel of the ball after having come in as a substitute. Here comes now Silwimba playing it forward now. Wanderers trying to break away on the left-hand side of the field. Yes, Wanderers now picking up possession. Silwimba joining the assault group up front. Wanderers failing to stop the ball there. Looks like the player that has just come in for Wanderers couldn't stop the ball. It looks like many players are having heavy legs at this point in time. To Misani Chisizi from Moyale, playing it to a colleague. Singini takes over, and again the ball goes bouncing into touch for a throw. Throw now to Wanderers now. Yes, indeed, under 8 minutes left before the close of the game, as Wanderers are leading narrowly. We should not say narrowly, they are leading comfortably by 4 goals to nil. Promise Kamwendo with a brace, Kaliati with a single goal and an own goal coming from Chawanda Chisomo on the part of Moyale. Still 4-0 Wanderers in the lead. Here they come now, still in possession of the ball on the far side of the field. They're going to slice the ball inside, swept away once again by Moyale. The ball goes rolling into touch Sambanda.
Yes, and if it's still goalless at Chiwembe, and if that match ends without any goal, then it means definitely Wanderers have sealed their first TNM Super League title in 8 years, and their match against Moyale Barracks, rather Kamuzu Barracks next week in Balaka, will only be a mere formality, because the difference against Bullets in terms of the points will be so huge. Wanderers will move into 68 points if they win today's match, and if Bullets doesn't beat Tigers at Chiwembe, they will secure 63 points, which means Wanderers will win the league by an assailable 6-point gap.
Yeah, definitely. And if it stays like this, then I don't see the reason why that the fixture should be in Balaka if they are going to be crowned champions if they win today, because that match will mean something, because it will be the last game where they should be informally made champions.
Definitely.
Mwina amena kumvera ngodaba utikodi anthu akukamba zachane. Nkhani ndiyo kuti pano tikunena pana Wanderers kufoga ndi 3 points. Magemu ofanana ndi Bullets. This is game number 29. Nde akapambana kunoko Bullets osapambana ndiye kuti akhandi difference 5 points. It's up to Bullets or I am happy to push it to next week, or is it also a top us or Kuchiwembeko? We have 10 worker from staff. Come on, can you get one to Super League? We never know.
Chipping that ball, the goalkeeper ran out of goal. left to the goal, yawning, and goalkeeper Jeremiah Simfukwe beaten, yes indeed, in the line of duty. And what a goal! I never expected that one. Charles Jirenda almost taken from the other side of the field.
The goalkeeper has been embarrassed, but you see, congratulations to Wanderers. They are really on top. He saw the keeper. The keeper was near the penalty box line. Then the Sintini from over 40 meters away saw him. He chipped, and by the time the goalkeeper was trying to back Pedro, too late. Great goal of the afternoon, goal of the or even weekend. Fantastic goal, and that means they are putting the icing on the cake now. Wanderers putting the icing on the cake to move from Masa Yake.
Here they come now, and they're going to score more. A player is unmarked on the far side of the field. The ball goes whisking over the face of the southern goal. Wanderers leading by 5-0 in unbelievable circumstances. It was taken from about 40 meters away, and the goalkeeper ran out of goal, thinking that maybe Wanderers were going to pass, and Singini took that one from very, very far away. I didn't even expect it. You'd be surprised that that goal did not have any build-up. What a goal! Wanderers leading by 5-0. Zona 5 kwa not chikoli wa goleta Singini Blessings ndiye kumponera ku Champions Stadium Mafco ndi Silver Strikers kumeneko kuli Wilson amene mwina alizoti angatuze Wilson Chobano kutatamanga kutambia kutsogolo kutatembenuke kutsogolo kumeneko kanga goli zibwera zambiri ndiye kuti goal aggregate icha ifutidwa pano sono kusamenya mwina. There is also no need for goal aggregate at the moment on the part of Wanderers. This thing is smiling at Wanderers. There will be celebrations definitely, and the next game, the last game, will be a formality. I don't know, maybe our colleague in will come later on, but at this point in time the referee has given a free kick which is going to be taken any time from now. Yes, this is ZPS Zodiac Broadcasting Station bringing to you live this live coverage between Wanderers and Moyale at the Kamuzu Stadium. Promise Kamwendo scoring a brace, scoring 2 goals, and Isaac Aliati scoring the 3rd goal for Wanderers. An own goal by Chisomo Chiwanda, which was an own goal, giving Wanderers their 4th goal. And Singini from almost 40 meters scoring that goal to give them that comfortable lead to make it 5-0. Wanderers trying to shoot the ball but blocked in the process once again. It was Wallace. And the referee goes bouncing into touch for a throw. Throw now to Wanderers to be taken by Sanudi. Sanudi looking for a colleague there. Is it shed number 35 for Wanderers? Will tell you. We seem not to have that number. But
he is Rajab Nyirenda.
Rajab Nyirenda, yes. Here comes the ball now. Wanderers picking it up. Yes, they play it. Back to Kudonto, a long ball back to Sanudi. Sanudi now is going to play for open fire! From the right hand side, and the tap in there, yes indeed by Mohamed Sulumba, Charles Yuremba. Moyale defense being torn apart like pieces of meat.
We always talk about the cross behind the defense. There were 3 people with insurance. Somebody missed, but there was insurance. Then reinsurance. So Sulumba was on the blind side. He connected, but honestly speaking, by that time Moyale were already dead and buried. So now when you go to goal difference, Wanderers have got 1 goal ahead of Bullets. So even if next week they choose to lose, as of now they are leading by 6 points on the road table. Oh come on, what is this now? Wanderers, I think, champions in the waiting.
They're saying Wanderers now, and leading by 6 goals to 0 against Moyale, who have been torn apart like pieces of meat at the Kamuzu Stadium in Blantyre. And of course, perhaps that was the last nail on the coffin, because we have 45 minutes gone plus injury time and maybe added time at this point in time.
Yes, in fact, the 4th official, Gift Chico, has already indicated that we are into the final 3 optional time that has been given. 3 optional minutes after 90 of regulation has elapsed. Wanderers comfortably leading 6-0 with no goals yet at Chiwembe. Definitely the title has been sealed here at the Kamuzu Stadium. If it ends without any goal at Chiwembe, definitely Mighty Wanderers going to write history, winning the TNM Super League title for the first time in 8 years. Their last title came in 2017. Their last match they beat Master Security in Balaka, but today they will be celebrating here at Kamuzu Stadium, winning the TNM Super League title.
Here they go now, breaking on the right hand side of the field, looks like Blessings Malilino, and the shot, the goalkeeper parries it away, it goes away for a corner to Mighty Wanderers, who are breathing fire at this point in time, leading by 6 goals to 0, but they still want more. Yes, that's what it is. When a lion tastes blood, they want more. They want more. Yes, Wanderers want more. Here they come now to take that one in unbelievable circumstances. People were talking about goal aggregate, and Nyasa Big Bullets definitely have already given up. Here comes the ball now. Is it Wallace shooting the ball? It goes over the bar. 2 minutes into injury time. Yes, indeed, into added time. Moyale coming on the left-hand side of the field. You're going to tell us more about Moyale. That what does it mean to them? Here comes the ball now, taken over. Moyale now has got possession of the ball on the far side of the field, and they play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper sending it inside. Wanderers trying to win possession of the ball. Taken over by Moyale. They've got possession of the ball. Perhaps maybe this is one of the worst defeats in the TNM Super League, but I think Nyasa Big Bullets beat a team from the northern region.